Hyperlocal East Village is a collaboration between NYU's Arthur L. Carter Journalism Institute and the New York Times. It's a hyperlocal blog that is written partly by NYU students as well as residents of the neighborhood.
The local East Village is an incredible opportunity to write, report, do multimedia in the East Village, which is like the totally coolest, hippest neighborhood in Manhattan. It's funky, it's gritty, it's crazy, it's fast-paced, it's exciting. There's a lot of stories here. There's a lot of different types of people. There's diversity, there's gentrification, there's apartments that cost like $4,000 for one bedroom, and then there's housing projects where poor people live.
It has crime, it has noise, it has all the problems of a big city neighborhood, and it also has a lot of young artists, musicians, writers, filmmakers trying to make a go of it and trying to earn their place within Manhattan.
That was my window. That was my view out, looking toward the street. So I've seen these people here, so I always photograph them from the window.
And there's people that have been here forever and have incredible memories and experiences living in this neighborhood. We're going to be right in the neighborhood covering the stories that are important to the people who live in the East Village.
That's Japanese knotweed. This is very good honey.
It's hyperlocal journalism and figuring out how local journalism works in the age of the web.
And what makes it so unique is that students aren't just writing for themselves or their professor or a grade, but for the New York Times. And that means that they're being encouraged to publish at the standards of one of the finest news organizations in the world.
There's opportunity to mingle with some of the best journalists in the world that are in this newsroom, and we want to make them as accessible as possible. We love working with the students and we love learning with them. We're actually relying on them to solve some of our problems.
Some kids, like, they came by, they wanted to learn. I learned so many new flips that day just because
we're going to try and make the local an innovation laboratory so that we are testing tools and protocols and methods for gathering news and publishing news that are part of the future.
There is going to be a lot of video production, there's going to be a lot of audio production, podcasting, photography, audio slideshows.
Students who work on the local are going to get experience at all of those things, and they're going to be able to use all the tools.
There's entry for the terrific writer, the neophyte reporter, the advanced reporter. We have a way to make this a very, very exciting opportunity at every possible level.
As the news business is changing, this is a really exciting time to sort of reformulate and to sort of look at how we can be relevant moving into the next decade, into the next year. And what an exciting place to do it, but in a university partnered with the New York Times.
I really hope you'll be a part of this experiment in collaborative, community-based hyperlocal journalism.
It's not just an introduction to web journalism, it's an introduction to New York and to the future of journalism.